Hey guys, this is Cruzroy out with the Predator gasser. After a little bit over the winter repairs, I had to repair some skids, I had a bent main shaft. My fuel line, I would fill it up halfway, she'd run out of gas at half point, so I had to replace the clunk line and the line. I'm using a Super T8 FG Super Futaba radio. This is the jerry jug that I set up for the fuel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it up and test fly it. And I'll do a little overview of how I got this. I bought it used, intent that it was going to fly, but it had issues that had to be repaired before it could be flown. Like I said, the main shaft was bent. Needed a battery system, I needed to come up with a fueling system. So, I get some fuel in here. Okay, what I want to do right now, I just have like a quarter tank of fuel. I'm going to take the canopy off so you can see what I got under the hood, but I want to see if the bulb will suck up the fuel. What was happening is after, there it goes. I think the clunk fell off and I didn't realize it, but I fixed it for now. Okay, that's about all I'm going to put in that today. It's almost full. A little fill connection here, back of the heli. Get this out of the way. Move the radio for a minute. Take the canopy off. I probably still have some light adjusting to do on the cyclics and everything. When I was flying it, it was leaning to one side or the other, and so the guy said he was flying it, but I also, like I said, I had skid damage and I had to tear it apart and check for any damage at all on the bird, because I think it had a good crash and we're blowing fuel out the vent line. Put the thing on the ground here. Alright, let me just take the camera off. Just a quick overview of what I have. It has the Align 2-in-1 on it, but of course it's not a nitro, so it's just using the BEC portion. Added a charging port to charge the battery, but technically speaking I take it out anyways and charge the battery. From Hobby King I got these real slimline 2350 Rhino 25C discharge zippy batteries, and they seem to fit in here nice, and they're lightweight, they're wider, and I got them strapped in really good. Vent and fuel line was replaced. These lines still look good. I had them on order. I just want to say a funny thing. Every time I go on the forum and ask a question, I end up spending money. You guys are killing me. But anyways, I ordered all new lines. When I took the stopper out, I think the clunk line wasn't even on. I was somehow getting fuel because it was above the tube line, and I fixed it, but the rubber in here I had to carve down to fit back in. She's fitting tight, but I'm not safe about it. I'm running the Futaba 7-channel 2.4 gigahertz receiver. For cyclics on this, there's the Futaba S9252s, and there's 4 of those, and I'm running an S3151 for throttle. Alright, the custom air cleaner, the gentleman I bought it from had installed that. It has Radix, the V2 blades on it, carbon fiber. Now I've gone through the head and everything and set it up. it's really nice how these good servos, they just move around really softly. It's not like my other birds where you gotta force them. But let me turn her around here. We're flying the AVCS GY611 on the gyro, and with the high-speed rudder servo. And it has a lot larger torpedo muffler than I've seen on the gassers, so I'm not sure if that's version 2 or whatever, but that's what's on here. And of course we got all kinds of voltage reducers to make sure that we don't have any failures. I did remove the governor. I have no governor now until I understand what a governor is, how it works, and someone to teach me how to set it up properly. And I do have some carbon fiber tail blades. They're not on there yet. But that's my Raptor, the radio, and the jerry plug. So give me a moment here, and I'm going to put her back together, and I might suck out a little fuel because I'm not liking that drip coming out of the vent line. And we're going to do a test flight. Okay guys, cruzroy with the Predator, with the Zenoa 231. Radio is on. Let me click the Align VEC on. Gyro is engaged. Cyclic's okay. Alright. Make sure all my switches are back. Alright. Do a little primer on the bulb. Alright. Choke. Choke open. A little bit of choke. I'm going to hear a lot of crap for trying to fly this big monster in my yard, but let me set up the camera. Okay, this is not the first time, but the second time I've actually lifted off. First time it ran out of fuel too easily. Letting the motor warm up here. Try to keep it in the lens, but this is a test. First time with the canopy on though. Back up on the trim there. She wants to tip forward. I'm going to back it up a little bit. looked like a good save. I just lost my rudder servo for some reason. Let me check the throttle hold. All right, good hover, no crash, but I just lost my tail servo, so I gotta take a look at that. But nothing bad happened. It's a windy day. It held pretty stable, but I gotta check my rudder. This Cruzroy, and I'm out of here. All right, guys. Well, that was a good save. I saw it came down, but look what happened. I ain't gonna find the screw in my grass, but I lost the screw to the servo, and pretty sure I Loctited that in, so I don't know if I'm getting way too much vibration on this tail or what, but that's what happened. Alright, so now I gotta find a screw for that, and then I'm probably gonna have to check my gyro again. That's probably why it was fluttering all over the place. Alright, Cruzroy, and I'm out of here.